So a couple persons were asking me, am I single or am I taken? The answer to that question is hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Khalesia and I post videos on here. Yeah, let me not say that I haven't been posting. It's been a long time since I've uploaded to this channel, and that's because I've been really overwhelmed, guys. I'll actually get into that a bit later in the video. So I asked you guys if you had any questions for me here on the community post as well as on my Instagram. So if you aren't following me on Instagram, be sure to hit that follow button. So did you get vaccinated? The answer to that is yes, I did. I got vaccinated about 3 weeks ago here in Jamaica. What's my favorite TV show? So my favorite TV show is actually, I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't watch a lot of TV, if I'm going to be completely honest. I do spend most of my time watching YouTube videos, but if I'm going to choose like an all-time favorite TV show, it will probably be Gossip Girl. So the next question is, well, there are two questions, but I'm going to answer them in one go basically. So the question is, how do I feel about final MBBS and how do I feel about graduating? So if you haven't figured it out already from any of my previous videos, I am a final year medical student. I will be finishing my degree, all things going well, this year. And before I'm able to consider myself complete with the degree program, I have to sit my final exams, which are the MBBS exams, which basically is just abbreviation for what the degree stands for, which is Bachelors of Medicine and Bachelors of Surgery. So one, how do I feel about the exam in and of itself? I actually try not to think about the exam whatsoever. I am currently just trying to learn as much on the rotations, especially the last two that I'm doing. Those are like two of the three major components of the final exam. So I'm like, if I really learn and have a really good understanding and just grasp the material way better in these two rotations, then when it's time for me to be prepping for my final exam, I would have already covered most of the information. I'm trying to take it one step at a time, because if I really just think, oh my gosh, this is one big exam, it can be a lot. As somebody who is, you know, suffering from anxiety a bit or a lot, I'm trying not to freak myself out. Hopefully you don't hear all that noise. But anyways, so how do I feel about graduating? If I do well in my final MBBS exams, then I'll be starting my internship shortly after, and I'll also be graduating. How do I feel about it? To be completely honest, it's like a bittersweet moment. Is it bittersweet? I'm not sure. One, I am 23 years old. I've been in school all my life, and I'm really tired of this segment that I am in life where I'm not earning any money. I'm depending on my parents. I'm still like waking up every morning, having to get ready for school, doing schoolwork, having homework, or like we don't really do homework in med school, but you know, having things to read, you know, that whole school experience. I really just want to be finished with it for now. Like, I think I've had enough. Med school is 5 years. I've been in school for so long, guys. I've been in school for like 20 years of my life. Like, I want to move on to the next stage. I want to be paid too. Like, at 23 years old, I'm tired of asking my parents for money. I'm tired of being dependent, and I want to move on to the next stage of my life. But at the same time, I am enjoying, you know, not being a full adult as yet, but it needs to move along. The next thing is, I am a bit scared though, because with like becoming a medical doctor, it comes with a lot of responsibilities, and I'll definitely have patients that I need to take care of. Their lives will be in my hands at some point, and I know that's a lot of responsibility, but I'm just going to be trying my best to be as knowledgeable as I possibly can and just try to be a really good doctor as far as I can. So the next question is, what was my favorite course in medical school? And I'm going to have to say that would be obstetrics and gynecology, because it was really fun. Like, I find pregnancy, like, although it has a lot of scary things happening, I find the fact that, you know, a lot of women make it to the end of that and they have a baby. It's just really mind-blowing. The whole process of pregnancy to me is really mind-blowing. Like, it's somewhat of a miracle, and I really thoroughly enjoyed doing obstetrics in 4 years. That was by far my favorite rotation, and it definitely showed in terms of the grade I got for it. is, am I single or am I taken? So a couple persons were asking me, am I single or am I taken? So the answer to that question is I am single as a Pringle. But wait, what is it? Single as a Pringle? Oh yeah, it's single as a Pringle and ready to mingle, but I'm single as a Pringle, not ready to mingle. I am on a bit of a self-love journey, self-discovery journey, and I really just want to learn more about myself, just to grow a bit more, because truth is, when you get into a relationship, when you get married, when you have kids, you don't get all this time alone, all this time to just spend with yourself and learn who you are. So let's just work on my goals and be a bit selfish as well. Like, I feel like it's a very important part of my adult life, and it's something I'm really happy that I took the time out to just focus on myself, learn about me before going on to commit to any serious relationship. I don't know why I'm going on about why I'm single. The next question is, will I be doing more vlogs? And the simple answer to that is yes. I've just been a bit down and not in the best place mentally, but I'm working through it, and I'll definitely be posting more videos soon. Where do I see myself in 10 years? So in 10 years, I'll be 33 years old. In 10 years, I see myself settled down. I do see myself with kids. I'm hoping that I have a very stable life financially, romantically, friendship-wise, just everything, to be honest. How do I stay motivated to study, especially in this pandemic? So the answer to that is, one, I don't stay motivated all the time, because I believe like motivation is basically wanting to study and wanting to do well. Like, truth is, I'm not always motivated. I have a really hard time studying at times, but there are a few things that I do use to like lift my mood and push me to study more, and that is one. I have a few songs that I listen to that whenever I listen to them, it just kind of raises my whole frequency, my vibration. It puts me in a really good mood. It makes me just want to conquer the world. So whenever I'm like having a hard time getting into studying or just doing anything productive, I might listen to music. Or I'm somebody who listens to a lot of motivational speeches, so I'll listen to a motivational speech here on YouTube. Or what else can I do? Another thing for me, which is really big on my productivity, is my space. Having a really clean space just helps me to be way more productive than usual. Or it just speaks to productivity. For me, if my room is a mess, just know that I'm not being productive whatsoever. Like, I'm just not in a very good place. But when my room is clean, I feel so on top of the world. When my bed is made, my room is clean, my floor is clean, my desk is organized, I just feel like I can do a lot more. And another important thing that I just want to mention here is, it's not so much about feeling motivated for me, and this is something that I've been working on a bit lately. It's about working through your feelings. So for me, I don't always want to study, but I think what's a very important thing that I've also come to accept on my whole self-love journey is, when you love yourself, you're gonna have to love your present self and your future self. And my future self doesn't want to fail all these courses. My future self does not want to be doing MBBS exam in November. It does not want to be in med school any longer than I need to be. So because I love myself so much, although I want to watch series or I want to watch YouTube videos all day long, I am going to go ahead and force myself to study. So yeah, it's a bit more so about self-discipline, and you can do it from a place of love, just loving your future self. That's really what self-discipline is. It's doing what your future self would want you to do, because in a few months, if you don't study right now, you're the same person who's going to be hurting. So you're really just hurting yourself, but you're just not going to experience it until a few months later. So yeah, I do force myself to sit down. I also I have apps on my phone, like I think Flora, I mentioned it in one of my very early videos. I do use it to like limit, like when I go in the app, I want to say I'm competitive, but I don't like failing at stuff, right? So if I plant a tree and that tree is ready in 25 minutes, it means I can't come out of the app or use the phone in 25 minutes. So I do use that as a way of preventing me from like scrolling on social media. Whenever I find it's like getting really hard, I go plant a tree, and like every time I'll take up my phone to scroll and I'll be like, oh crap, my tree's not ready yet, and I have to put it down and do something else. That's one way. And girl, just work for it. Everybody wants to get out of university. I'm tired of it. I don't know, hopefully that helped. I don't know if that was enough. As well as I think about why I want to graduate and pass my exams, like I need to be working. I want to like be able to help my family a bit, Lily, and all that thing. Like I just think about all the reasons finishing my degree, passing my exams will help me and others around me. Somebody asked if I'm going to be doing any more hair videos and talking about new products, and I definitely will be doing more hair related videos. But guys, a lot of videos I have planned, like I have a schedule up here with videos that I was supposed to post and when I was supposed to post them, but I'm telling you, you know, mental health. I'm not trying to be too hard on myself, but I'm definitely going to be getting around to it. Not going to say when or exactly what the video will be about. That's when you're gonna be subscribed and your post notification will be on, so when I do upload the video you will definitely see it. I think there's only like a few questions left. That one is really long. I'm gonna save that one for last just because it's so long. So how has school been for me? Why are you guys asking about school? Okay guys, let me just be really honest with you. So how has school been for me? School has been really hard for me mentally, emotionally. It's really tiring. Like I'm not going to lie to you, a lot of persons, like I think somebody made a comment saying I make med school look easy. I literally have to do so many things to make sure my mental health does not get any worse throughout this degree program. Okay, like it has taken a toll on me, a really huge toll on me, if I'm being completely honest. So I'm actually attempting to film this video like 3 times now, and it's my very first time getting emotional answering that question. But basically, a lot of persons watch my videos and you'll see me taking the time out to like cook proper meals. You'll see me making my bed in the morning, having like just healthy food for the most part. Also something I don't really show is like I try to work out in the mornings. Sometimes I do journal. I think I have that in some of the old vlogs, but the reason I do all of those stuff, guys, is means of just taking care of myself, because I find that in medical school sometimes I really just don't take care of myself. I've allowed myself to become really overwhelmed with school. Now it's very weird because I'm more focused on myself than school, but you know, you need to find a really healthy balance so I don't flunk out. But yes guys, school has been really rough for me. All right, you know what, no emotions. We're strong, we're big girls over here. We're not going to do the emotions, at least not for the video right now. I'm very emotional to be honest, but we're not putting that on the internet. Am I going to further my studies? So guys, clearly based on what I just said, you can see that this isn't something that I have written down in stone, just because I personally think like self-care, mental health, and a lot of other things are really important, and this profession doesn't really offers you the luxury or of like sleeping 8 hours a night for most specialties, or even if you're going into a specialty that allows you to sleep 8 hours per night, you're going to be in your training, you won't be allotted that freedom to just go home and sleep. It's really draining. It can be really demanding of you physically and mentally. So it's definitely something that I'm not gonna say yes, I'm definitely specializing. What specialty am I looking into if I do specialize? There are 2 top contenders for me right now, but of course I might specialize in something totally different. The first one is obstetrics and gynecology, because I talked about this before. I really like the rotation, the clinical experience, especially in regards to the obstetric aspect, is just really amazing to me. The next specialty that I do consider specializing in is dermatology, particularly cosmetic dermatology. Like I really love skincare, guys. I'm such a skin person. If it's the first thing I notice about you is your skin, not for you to get self-conscious now, because I do also understand like struggling with acne. Like I have acne, I get really bad breakouts at time. Like right now my periods are about to come, my cheeks are having a grand time. But yeah, I definitely love dermatology, definitely contemplating cosmetic dermatology, because I'm all into beauty and just looking your best self. So it's like either one, we're not sure yet. All right, so do I ever think about starting my own business? So I've always been somebody who thinks about business. At one point I wanted to study business. Yes, I don't know how I'm in med school. If at one point I wanted to do a lot of things at one point, but I definitely do think about starting my own business, but it's not in the foreseeable future at the moment. And that's because I just want to have a very good handle or very good control over the things I'm doing right now. So currently I am doing med school, after which, you know, it will be working as a medical intern, and I'm also working on my YouTube channel. So those two things are like, you know, it's been a journey trying to just handle those. So if I'm going to be doing a business in the future, it'll definitely be after, like, I feel like I have somewhat control over the things I'm already doing. Do I plan on migrating after finishing my degree? I do love Jamaica. I'm not gonna say I hate the country. I do love it, but there are a lot of things I don't like. And apart from the factors that are here, I also think it's really good to experience living in another country. Living in like a first world country would be really good, because you just get to experience the differences between, you know, my little country and that country. So I definitely can see myself living in another country, but it's not something set in stone, but I'm definitely considering it. Where would I migrate to? I don't want to say just yet, okay? But of course, I'm still in med school, guys. I need to get the degree before I can even think about migrating. I finished all the questions. That's so wild. Actually, it's not that wild. This is my little Q&A for reaching 1,000 subscribers. Actually, I feel like a lot of persons want something more special for celebrating 1,000 subscribers. Let me know down below what video ideas you want. Also, be on the lookout. Your girl is in a way better place emotionally, so that means a lot of videos will be coming. Okay guys, so that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, definitely hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and join the family that we have here, and I'll be back real soon with another video.